Supporting Hawaii's teachers integrating standards, curriculum, and technology, this is eTech Connections. This feature goes inside Kapunahala, where students from K to 6 experience a continuum of communications, media literacy, and standards through the realms of video technology. From preparation through production and editing to an in-school television broadcast, Irene Yamashita explains.
Inside Kapunahala is an extracurricular activity that is open to all students in special ed, regular ed, and also in the gifted program. And I select students every month. They will appear on Inside Kapunahala for 4 times, for 4 Mondays, and then we'll rotate to another crew. And this gives the more students an opportunity to be part of this closed-circuit news program. It provides the students with an opportunity to participate in public speaking skills, to also learn how to use technology and how to actually run a news program, which is like the real world. And besides having the anchor give out the morning news, we show on playback some segments that we've taken throughout the week. It might be a field trip, or it could be a classroom activity, or a little skit that they perform, or public service announcements. So this involves a variety of students in different grade levels, and depending on what the teacher is doing in the classroom, sometimes I'll go in and videotape them, or sometimes the students will come to me and they will do a public service announcement.
The most exciting moment was when I started the first time, because I got to speak on camera and be on TV.
The name is Inside Kapunahala, and we read what's important to the students.
Well, I've been a director, I've been a camera person, and I've been an anchor.
I always wanted to be on TV.
I teach media literacy in grades 1st grade through 6th grade. And in 1st grade, the students are learning to look at commercials and the message that they're receiving. And in 2nd grade, we also look at mass media through the radio industry. 3rd grade, we move more into advertisements, ad commercials, magazine commercials. In 4th grade, we do media literacy with television news, how a news is put together. In 5th grade, we do media literacy with the newspaper and how newspapers are created and the different styles of writing. And we take a field trip to the newspaper agency to see how they print the newspaper and how it's just distributed. With 6th graders, I move more into a project called History Day, where students become filmmakers and they learn how to put together a documentary. We're meeting many content standards here. The oral communication content standards, which says that students could speak clearly and present a message to an audience for a variety of purposes, whether it be a demonstration or to just give out information or to do a persuasive speech. It involves many different formats. Also, it helps the students to articulate their ideas and to speak effectively and articulate their thoughts and their messages. It involves writing, because the students will have to write down the messages and communicate to a larger audience. They have to look at the meaning, clarity, their voice expression, and other aspects as well. For instance, with 1st grade, they're learning about corn and all the products that come from corn, and also the nutritional value with corn. And what the students are learning is they could produce commercials to advertise these products. And what it involves is creating a storyboard. So the students will sit down, draw out a storyboard, write a script, and produce a little 30-second commercial. And I will go in and videotape them after they're done with producing their storyboard. And this in turn gets shown on our Inside Kapunahala newscast.
Well, the storyboards are really fun because you can write, and what else you can use is you can draw pictures.
The equipment that we have here is raised through grant writing or things that the community have contributed to our school, whether it be a mixer or a 3/4 inch deck. That's the format we're using here. So some of that is borrowed, some of that has been through grants. My message to other teachers who would like to start up a program like this is that not to give up. it's a long road. There's a lot of trial and error that goes on, but you can do it. You don't need to have all this fancy equipment here. You could start out with a camera, with a television, with a VCR, just with the basics, and give that opportunity to the students to speak on camera and just to have fun with it.
It's helped me in my education because I get to speak more and I get better grades for oral presentation.
I would never say anything, but now I actually get A's on speaking because I can raise my hand and say my opinion and ask questions, which makes me know what I'm doing.
I know when I first started out about 10 years ago, it was unheard of to be a female in this position, but I just pursued it, kept with it. It was very difficult. A lot of sacrifices went on. There were so many times when I felt like I would fail at it, but what kept bringing me back to it was to see the faces of the children, just to see them happy and delighted to see themselves on television.
Our thanks to Irene Yamashita and the staff and students at Kapunahala Elementary School in Kaneohe for sharing with us. Learn more about the curriculum, student projects, and meeting standards by looking through the items on the Inside Kapunahala page of our website, www.hawaii.edu/etech-connections. Searching through our site further, you'll find additional videos to screen, tips on how to get started, workshops on getting grants, and a wide range of resources to assist you in creating your own lesson plans and strategies. This feature has been a Lei Aloha production of the Educational Technology Department, College of Education, University of Hawaii.